Hi everybody, it's Sally from Sally Stampers. Thank you for joining me today. Today I'm bringing you my Sunday special, which is this lovely little box made completely out of the DSP flower and field. And you may have seen me A, create this box quite a few times because it's so simple, and B, show you these in a video a little while back that I picked up from one of my local shops. I just made a little box for them, but I thought they'd be great for a little Easter egg hunt maybe, hidden in a little box somewhere. They fit nicely in. Now the stamp and die that I used are exactly £45, so you get the paper for free. I had a moment though, because then I realised that you actually need to be able to stamp onto some card with ink, which is extra. So I apologise, and I actually got even more carried away and heat embossed this one. I think I was forgetting that I was doing my sale-a-bration videos. But anyway, I will do them nicely with just a bit of white cardstock and some ink today, just to show you the difference. So to make this simple box, you're going to need some DSP, hopefully the flower and field, that is the free one, that is 10.5 by 7.25 inches, which is 18.5 by 27 centimetres. We're going to score on the short side at 2 and 5.25, which will be 5 and 13.5. Rotate clockwise, and then we're going to score at 2, 4.25, 6.25, and 8.5. And in centimetres, that's 5, 11, 16 and 22. Okay. You know the rules by now. We're going to fold and burnish those score lines. I'm not really sure which side of this one I wanted to use because both of these are lovely. I really like this colour combo here. I think it's really pretty and it really stands out. And it's beautiful paper as well. Not something that I would normally go with the black, but it certainly seems to have been quite popular. Okay, so once you've folded, burnished and done everything, you're basically going to have, it doesn't matter which way round you have it, because you're going to have the same sized panels sort of here and here at the bottom and top anyway. So all I'm going to do is we're going to start at the bottom here, bottom right corner, and I'm going to cut this one into a wedge, and I'm going to do the same on the left hand corner, create a wedge. Then I'm going to rotate it and do the following corner into wedges. And this is, like I said, I've made this box in varying sizes over the time now, and it's always a favourite that I come back to because it's so easy. So now we have this shape, we just need to deal with these squares here in the centre. So with the long side facing you, we're going to cut across, and then I'm just going to tuck this in out of the way and cut down that way, and then I'm going to cut wedges out of that part there, and then I'm going to do exactly the same on this side. So again with the long side, I'm going to cut down, and make sure you're cutting down the same one as you did on the previous one. Just tuck that in out of the way and then wedge these pieces here. Now this one's a little bit fiddly to wedge just because of how it's placed, and then you should be left now with that shape. Okay, so this bit here is going to be the base of your box. Okay, so let's get some adhesive on all of your tabs now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and this last one, 6, and then this simply going to fold them in. And then this one into here. These ones onto there. They will overlap on the inside, but it's okay. It doesn't matter. For this project anyway. And then this one. Just line that bit up. And the last one is that one. So there is your box already. I'm going to pop my little chocolate treasure in there, and then as I bring the lid down, let me do it that way, as I bring the lid down I'm holding it over the sides there, and you just slide the top on, and there you have it, your little box. And then to decorate the top, as I said, I've gone with So Sentimental because it has lots of varying sentiments on here for different occasions, so it's a really useful one. Obviously I wanted to go with Yummylicious because I think those Freddo things are going to be yummylicious. And then the Stitch So Sweetly Dies, which I did use in a previous video, if you remember my Valentine's box. That's the scalloped rectangles that I used. And I'm going for this one here that will just die cut that nicely. So cherry cobbler, some scrap or small piece of white, and then stamp that on there. Get rid of that so I don't get my hand in it. And then I'm just going to use my little mini boss here. Just a little bit wet, that is. Must be a juicy ink pad. And then pop that on there. My die cut over the top. Now this die cut, I did find you sort of have to line up these swirls here with the corners of that die, and then make sure it doesn't move. This is, I haven't got my sticky note on this one because I'm going to use sticky note on this one. Normally the bigger pieces aren't too bad, but this clearly doesn't want to play today, does it? Right. There we go. And then run this through. Okay, do you remember on my Valentine's box that I had issues getting my die cuts through? They just wouldn't move. I think I know what the problem was. When I put my sandwich together, it was like this. I think I'd offset the two plates, whereas I think they need to be together and then your top one needs to be offset. I think that was the problem, because the minute I lined it all up again and went through, it went through like a dream, just like that one did. So I think that was the problem. Right, that's rubbish. That's out of the way. And yes, I quite like my Yummylicious stamp there. And then I'm just going to pop some dimensionals on the back. And then that will be my little chocolate box done. And I mean, if you wanted to add more embellishments or anything to them, then obviously you can do. But how simple is that? In under 10 minutes, a cute little box. Thanks for joining me, guys. Thank you for joining me for my Sunday specials. It's not the last one. I will be doing one next Sunday, which will be the last Sunday of February. But probably after that, I will be back to Monday to Friday. These were just specials for sale-a-bration. So I hope you enjoyed them, and I hope you enjoyed an extra couple of days of projects from me. Thank you again for joining me and for your support. It's amazing. Speak to you soon. Bye.